don't like my peaches. Baby, don't you shake my tree.
Don't shake, baby, don't shake.
I'm here today and all I hear is how I'm chasing crazy dreams. They'll see, 'cause I've got perfect songs and melodies just waiting to come out of me, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa. Fancy words, clever lines and tales that take you back in time, and you'll sing along like, oh, whoa, and they'll know. Everyone will know. They should have believed in me.
Should have believed, baby.
And you're watching the Spiel. May look a little different to you. This is not Julie. No.
Don't be fooled.
No. Julie is, Julie's really popular. She's called on all the time
Yes.
to do special events, special things. And she said, you know what? Look, duty calls. I cannot do the show today.
Yes, but to my advantage, because then I get to sit in.
To your advantage, don't you love those segments, Where Are They Now? I think Oprah does that. Where are they now? Well, here she is. You guys remember her from WSIL, an ABC affiliate in Southern Illinois. Candy Bradford, she was the weather girl. Do weather. You remember how you...
Okay, Candace and not weather. You're slipping.
That's right. She would never let me call. She goes, it's Candace. And are we Bradford now?
Oh yes, we're Bradford.
We're back to Bradford.
We're officially
Candace,
Bradford.
Excuse me, it's Candace Bradford.
On the news, you can call Candy here. It's fine.
Oh, Candy
yeah,
here
yeah.
on the Spiel. Okay, on the news, we were Candace
Bradford. No,
Were we
I used the
Bradford?
maiden name
You
on
did
the news
maiden?
too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I use my maiden name too.
Yeah.
I'm Angie Wyatt until I need to be really mean to somebody. Then I'm Angie, that other
Yeah.
name. Yeah. Right?
That comes in handy. See, I don't even do that anymore.
Here's the thing. Great story about you. I think I've shared this with you. We've been friends for a long, long time. We were in the news business for many, many years together.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in on the hiring practices at the time. And this tape came across, I think it was still VHS. Was it a VHS tape?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. The
VHS,
10-minute VHS
yeah,
tape.
10 minutes, that's right. Because what do they say? You got like 10, 15 seconds to catch their attention, and then, you'll watch it if you
Right.
got them on the hook. So we have this VHS tape come in, and that's how in television you have to send a resume reel. I don't know, it's not just a paper resume. And we didn't have links and
No,
all this
none of
fancy
that.
stuff that they do now. Listen.
It was a letter. You typed it, you printed it, and put it in the envelope.
A typewriter, right? Was it
Yeah.
a typewriter?
I don't know.
Morse code?
I don't go back that
Yeah,
far.
typewriter. Okay. And then the VHS, you burn it off. You have to take it to the post office, label it, whole thing.
Yes.
Today, you just drop people a link. There you go. What do you think, right? But anyway, so we watched this VHS tape, and she comes on, attractive lady, very smart, good writer. She comes in for the interview, and I'm like, hey, by the way, who shot the video? The video was amazing. I think it was a sequencing of a. Was there a dog in the story?
There was. It was a little boy who got lost up around Memphis.
Okay.
Down by the river.
Yeah. I said, who's the shooter on that story? And I'm like, she's in. She gets my vote. I mean, listen, the girl did everything. She shot, she would edit, she'd write, she'd tell the story, get up, put the face on, go anchor the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's when you know you got a true professional. She goes, I did. I said, dude, that is high. That is awesome.
Because I remember that.
Isn't it crazy? That's where the story begins. I mean, pictures are the story.
Absolutely.
They really are.
Yeah, and the pictures and the sound, and I remember back in the days when we called a one-man band, where you've got the camera on your shoulder, you've got the pack with you, you're huffing around, shooting everything, and then
I'll never forget.
You do your stand-up, and
some little smart aleck woman walks by one day, and I'm da-da-da-da. She goes, I always thought there was somebody on the other side of the camera. I'm like, well, there usually is. But, I'd measured it with the light pole and stood there and moved it out of the way, and then you get over there and report.
I would sit to record, drop my keys, stand by my keys, blah, 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 and then go back until it was set up right. I did that a million times. And
awesome.
Eventually you do get someone to hold the camera.
Yeah. Just in a passerby.
And then you're like, I'm not touching the camera.
Yeah, I don't do the camera. No. But that's where you tell the real story. And I'm just curious, you've gone on to great things. Most people transition out of the TV business and go into PR, pharmaceutical sales, something. What are you doing now?
Now I work for the United Soybean Board.
Well, excuse me.
I am a project manager in nutrition communications.
Okay.
So I manage projects with different PR companies that deal with nutrition communication for soybeans. and soy oil.
Soybeans are in everything.
Everything.
Makeup.
Everything. Makeup,
Yeah.
paint, adhesives.
Yeah.
The foam in Ford vehicles.
Really?
The foam in the seats.
Wow.
Is made with soy. There's going to be soy used in Goodyear tires.
How about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's laminate, bricks. I mean, it's just amazing. Carpet backing. I could go on and
Listen,
on.
carpet backing doesn't sound tasty, but the soybeans are good. I mean, you ever tried just the soybeans, right? Out
Oh
of the
yeah,
bag, right?
the edamame. I mean, and that's mainly what I deal with is talking about the food, talking about nutrition, soy nutrition. So we go to a lot of trade shows and talk to health professionals and give them information that they can pass along to their patients.
Awesome.
And then we also go to a lot of food shows where you have big food companies, and we talk to them about enhanced trait oils and how they can incorporate those into their dishes to not only increase or improve the functionality of their kitchen and the cooking, but also to improve the fatty acid profile of their dishes.
Yeah.
Or the nutrition profile.
You've done well, because let me tell you, I was at the counter of some store the other day, an edamame candy bar, and I'm like, what? What? I mean, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, edamame, right there. I was like, I wanted it, and I felt guilty, you know. So eat plenty of soybeans, and boy, they grow a lot right here in Southern
Oh my gosh,
Illinois. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They have soybeans in New Jersey and New York. I mean, it's just, it's crazy what a huge crop it is. And so the farmers are actually my boss.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad your bosses don't know you're here today. She's not.
They know.
All right, so we have
Oh,
a
they
great
will.
show. You ready to get to it?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, we'll be right back.
Success starts at Three Rivers College.
It's affordable. It's really convenient.
I chose Three Rivers College because the classes are smaller and I know my teachers more one-on-one and they know me. I really like that. Success starts at Three Rivers College.
You don't have to drive far to come to us. There's bound to be a campus somewhere near you.
I'd go here over and over and over again.
For the location nearest you, visit trcc.edu.
I love our bank.
Have a good day.
We have a free checking account that includes a free debit card, free online banking, free mobile banking, and free bill pay.
A lot of times there's things that we can change because we get feedback from customers.
We're available 7 days a week. It works out really well, especially for our business customers, to go get change and make their deposits.
Celebrating 100 years.
You know, I've stayed here because they are good to work for.
Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
I know.
Southside Lumber is home to the largest Geldwen window showroom in the area. And only Geldwen makes wood windows, doors, and door frames with solid Oralast, the wood that does not rot. Add style and energy efficiency to your home with new Geldwen windows. Available at Southside Lumber, the place to go to be in the know.
I know.
More than just lumber.
There's a place that's tucked away from it all, where around every corner awaits something new, every venue something different, something for everyone. It's a place for quiet afternoons and joyous celebrations, a place for family, music, and food. This place isn't some exclusive resort. No, this is your Walker's Bluff.
The Spiel, Saturdays at 11 on Fox 23. The Spiel presents You're On, 100% original new music.
My name is Nathan Gallagher, and this is an original tune called My Father's Words. Well, it's hard to make a living with a devil on your back. Oh, every time you start living right, he'll pull you off the track. But you can't pay him no mind, for he's out to do you in. Oh, the moment you start pulling away, he'll try and reel you right back in. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't you ever compromise. Trust your father. Let him be a father to you. stand up and be strong. All the enemy's just trying to rob you anyway. Oh, but don't you turn away. Stand up and face each new day. All with the strength of knowing the Father has your back. Keep your eyes now on the prize. Don't you ever compromise. Trust the Father. Let Him be a father to you. Trust the Father. Let Him be a father to you. Trust the Father. Let Him be a father to you.
We're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a track record of doing business well beyond county borders.
And there have been great opportunities, you know, in Jackson County, Williamson County. People with the foresight to take some risk and do some things.
We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers.
How's it going?
You know, make them feel at home. We're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
Celebrating 100 years. Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
I lived in Atlanta. I went to medical school in Chicago, and I would choose rural practice over big city practice any day.
I got the GI Bill and went to school on that, and came back to my home community, and that's where I've been ever since. People have known us and trusted us for many years, and we're going to continue to provide excellent quality health care.
You know, the convenience, everyone's very knowledgeable.
I just love taking care of people because I like people and feel that's my God-given talent and want to use my talent to serve others.
We started in 1966.
Customer satisfaction is our goal, but customer appreciation is our promise.
We have 8 out of the 10 #1 sellers on this lot.
We handle about any type of RV accessories that you could possibly want, from awning lights to electric brakes to hitches.
We have a large body shop for recreational vehicles.
24/7 tech service.
We take care of all of it right here at Larry's.
You come and see us at Larry's Trailer Sales. We're on 148, just north of Ziglar, Illinois.
We're out in the country.
I promise you that we'll try harder than any place else you'll go.
I have had clients sit in my chair over the years and cry because their hair was so thin. And now we have a solution. Xenogen, a new hair loss product for men and women. And it's an all nutraceutical product. Your hair will start to grow back in fuller and thicker. I could not be more excited to help people that have hair loss issues and thinning issues. We are seeing really good results with this product.
In front of the Williamson County Airport in Marion, your final destination for style. Chauveau.
And you're watching the Spiel. This part of the show I like. I mean, this is entertainment. Where else can you go and get entertainment like this?
I have no idea. This is the place to be.
This is. You know, Nathan, it's funny. We reached out to Nathan because we found him. Listen up, everybody. This is why you post on YouTube. This is why you put your information on Facebook. Because we reached out to Nathan. He calls and he says, okay, I'm curious. How'd you find out? How'd you find out about me? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I absolutely
you
did.
And then what was your next statement?
Well, I thought that was my only statement.
He goes, how'd you find out about me? And I said, well, on Facebook. He said, you know what? As much as I am not a fan of this social media, I guess it's working.
Yeah.
How
It's
about
kind of
that?
a double-edged sword,
It
is
is.
what I said.
That's what you said.
Technology, it sure is.
It is. You know, your songs are poignant, and it says such a thing. Actually, if you combine the two, you take a walk with Jesus and you remember your dad's words, and you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your genre of music, how you would describe it, and what you want people to feel.
Well, you know, in terms of genre, there's a couple different things there. There's elements of early American folk music, Delta blues.
Yeah.
I love Robert Johnson, and Blind Willie McTell, and Bob Dylan, and Jack White, Bon Iver. I love old outlaw country music. So it's kind of veritable hodgepodge of all related things.
Okay.
You know, I play a lot of different styles, but just true American music is what I really love. Songs that were written because they had to be written.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they tell a story.
from the heart. Yeah, true art.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Talk about your the one your dad's words. What's the title of that again?
Father's words.
Your father's words.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, you know, a lot of people in the past have struggled with addiction and things, and I'm no different than anyone else. And I've learned in this life that, you know, just because you're necessarily on the right path or you're doing your best, it doesn't mean that, you know, evil's not going to try to pull you right back down to where you were. And the whole point is you've got to just stay focused and stay strong. I mean, throughout life, the whole entire time, it's a constant, you know, you've got to fight, you know, to stay in the right and do things. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you find it cathartic to just be able to take those types of messages and put them into music?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's my true passion, you know. That's where I feel the most comfortable doing anything. I'm a welder and a fabricator by trade.
Okay.
It was just the first thing that came natural to me, and I got really interested in it.
Yeah.
But when I started playing music, I'm like, oh, this is it. You know?
And when did you begin doing that?
I've always listened to music. I've been a chronic listener. My dad, when we would ride in the car, he'd be like, now Nathan, listen to this. And it'd be Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Neil Young, you know?
That's cool.
Listen to what he's saying here. And so from an early age, he got me pulled into actually not just having background music, but listening to the actual songs and the music, you know?
Yeah.
And I started playing. A buddy of mine about 7 years ago said, you know what, I think you could sing. So we got a little electric rock blues band together and did the whole Southern Illinois bar circuit.
Right.
And did that for a while, and I was like, you know. And then I, you know, had some rough years in there and was able to climb back out of it. And then I started getting into string instruments. Awesome. And I just love old-time music and instruments, and met a fellow by the name of George McIntosh, who's one of the most brilliant luthiers who, you know, he builds guitars by hand and
That's
repairs
a luthier?
them. Yeah.
Okay, I learn something every day.
Yeah,
Luthier, okay.
He's a genius, he really is. I learned a lot from him, and self-taught.
So what all instruments do you play besides the guitar and the harmonica?
Mandolin. I started on drums, so I'll always forever be a drummer, I guess, at heart. So guitar, mandolin, drums, and harmonica.
All self-taught on those?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bill Monroe and Bluegrass Boys.
You need to credit music with quite a few things in your life, to include your honey.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If it wouldn't have been for music, I never would have met my wife. I wholeheartedly believe that.
She's
or
coming
I
on
would
with you
never would have
next
got
time.
to know her. Yeah, she is
okay,
gonna.
okay.
I would love that. She would love it too.
And you guys travel the circuit as the
Gallaghers.
Gallaghers.
The
Okay, the
Gallaghers,
last
yeah.
name, the Gallaghers. Look her up. Spell that so people.
Golliher.
Okay, Gollighers.
Austria.
Is that right? Gollighers.
Yep, that's right.
That's how you have to remember it.
I see
pretty
that.
close.
Gollighers.
That's pretty close.
Huh?
It was,
That's
where all can people see you?
A lot of the wineries around Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to actually go play in Nashville, Tennessee. Our first Nashville gig down at Antique Archaeology, Mike and Frank's American Pickers store there they have in Nashville.
Okay, can I carry your gear in that day? That'll be great.
Yes,
you can
you
get me
can.
an awesome.
I would love that.
Awesome.
No problem.
If you could make that fit Angie's schedule,
That'd be great.
that'd
I'm not
be great.
leaving until I have another Nashville date
Awesome.
too. So
That's smart.
Yeah,
Yes, that's very
that's
That is
my goal.
smart. Absolutely.
My short-term goals.
Yes, that's what it takes.
You're watching The Spiel.
I worked at a factory, and I'm actually a dislocated worker. I went to school right after high school, but I took a very long break, and I'm coming back.
Three Rivers College is small enough to know your name,
but big enough to start your future.
We offer quality education at an affordable price.
And you get the full college experience.
My name is Natasha Seal, and success starts at Three Rivers College.
Find out which location is closest to you by going to trcc.edu.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started.
My name is John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm, and we're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. And we're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer-owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
Oh, Lordy Mama, what am I gonna do?
And I think it's just amazing how we have the time to spend with folks and talk to them, get to know who they are, both medically and just, personally too.
I try to allow as much time as I can to address all the patient concerns and really get to know the patient, allow them to get to know me, and hopefully build a trusting relationship with them.
We do big city dentistry in a small town.
The satisfaction comes from knowing that you've helped some people.
Confidence, trust.
It's not just an account, it's a relationship.
It's not just the loan, it's adding value.
When I said we're passionate about the people we serve in our trust department, gosh, I mean it.
Customers always come first.
At the Bank of Heron, it's not just a loan, it's a relationship.
If we're going to be different than our competitors, it has to be that relationship, that friendship, that trust.
It is not just a bank, it's a relationship.
Yeah, I think it's building the relationship.
And you're watching The Spiel. We're coming to you from our Southside Lumber Kitchen. We are spieling it in the kitchen, brought to you by Prairie Farms. And you know what goes good with a glass of milk?
A cupcake.
Exactly. Varietals. Look at this. Look at this.
Or
in this
three.
case, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'd try every one of them.
Or 26, yeah.
Cupcakes by Caitlin. She's all the rage. I know you've seen her. She's been, it took us weeks and weeks to get her on the show because she's been on all the other TV programs.
You're a local celebrity, that's why.
How about
and
that?
We're going to show folks why here in just a
Your
little bit.
creations are amazing, and of course we're going to showcase these in a delightful way. Everybody will be able to see up close and personal because there's so much detail in these. Tell me the different varieties and what you're offering people.
We have about 80 different cupcake flavors all together. A lot of different actual cake flavors too, and then we have several frosting flavors, everything from scratch. We do it all right there in the bakery.
Okay.
And
well, we've talked about, listen, we're not going to worry about the licensing issue. Girl Scouts, do not call. Listen, we're okay. Our lawyers will handle it. But we do have a lot of the Girl Scout cookie flavors, and the Samoa is my favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
It is?
Yeah, we ran out of those. That was the first one we ran out of.
Oh.
They were a bestseller out of the cookies.
Well, they have thin mints. That's my favorite. Although
She has thin mint around
I
there.
know it, but I've already claimed the Snicker. So Snicker, thin mint, red velvet.
Yes.
Those are mine.
I'm going to claim the whole tray when she's not looking. Okay, and honestly, when people come in, do they buy onesie twosies? Do they walk out with a half dozen? How do you sell these kinds of cupcakes?
Some people you'll see several times a week and they'll get 1 or 2 a day. Okay. And then some people you sell them by the dozen.
Okay.
So we're really busy on weekends and they go by the dozens, and we're also busy with cake orders.
Oh, look at that. She's so smart. When you see, look, how do you say no to that? When you open it up, you're like, yes, please. I'm going to take half dozen of this. And look, it's not fair. These types of businesses, when you walk in and you...
Oh, irresistible.
We get that all the time, and we're in there so much that we don't even smell it anymore. You get so used to it.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Maybe a good thing, but...
And you leave the doors open, right?
Yep.
Of the shop.
Absolutely.
So.
Yep. So you can smell it as soon as you walk in. It draws you in.
Love it.
Now, some of these have filling. They're not just a cake, but they have filling. So tell us about that.
We have some of the different ones we have. There's hot fudge on top, which has the hot fudge filling. The Rolo has the center cord out, and it's filled with caramel. Let's see.
Oh, Rolo. That could be a licensing thing. Again, our lawyers have got it. Don't even worry about it. We've got it.
We've got banana cream pudding, which has the banana cream pudding filling inside the banana cake. And then there's also, if I can find it, coconut cream pie, which has the coconut cream pie filling too.
You know, and here you do have the birthday cakes. You can handle the kids' parties. Oh, look how pretty. Is that, what do you call those, little rosettes?
Rosettes, yeah. And I actually brought the tip to show you how to do it on cupcakes too.
Ooh. You're impressed that I knew rosette, are you?
I am actually.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, you may be the domestic diva, but I can fake it. Fake it till you make it.
Exactly.
Okay, and we're gonna have some fun. You said you'll teach us how to do some of the icing. You're not planning to sell these, right? Because I'm not gonna guarantee how it'll go.
Right.
Okay, so how do we, and you don't get too fancy. I love the fact that you said you just use the plastic bags, which is probably more cost effective, isn't it?
It is. That's how I started doing it back when I did it out of my house. And then when I moved into my business, I just kept it the same way. And I've taught all my employees how to do it the same way.
Okay.
So,
well, you get in there and have fun, girl.
Right, okay.
'Cause you're going to show off, I can tell you already. How do you do, okay, what do you do? What do you start with? I know.
for my frosting, all I take is just a Ziploc bag. And then you can find the tips that you use for frosting in all different sizes. They have the small ones and the bigger ones.
Okay.
And basically you just cut it however big your tip is.
So the days of slathering it on there and trying to go all around and get it fancy,
are over.
Those are,
That's so
this is not your mama's kitchen, okay?
This is actually, once you get the hang of it, a lot easier than trying to spread it on. You don't get the crumbs in your frosting and it looks better.
Yeah, okay. And what's the secret to the cupcake? There's probably one little ingredient you put in that you don't want anybody to know, right? That keeps
making it all homemade and not just actually taking the time to put in some creativity and your time in making it good.
Okay.
So we wouldn't sell anything that we wouldn't want to eat ourselves, and we have to always do the taste test. The tip I have in can actually do the frosting that's on the chocolate cupcakes like that, and it can also do your rosette tip like on the lemon and the cinnamon roll.
How high can you take it? I mean, really?
About as high as you want to go.
Look at this. Here's how high. Okay.
We make the Neapolitan cupcakes, and it actually has the 3 cakes. It has strawberry, chocolate, and white cake all layered, and then it has all 3 different frostings.
Yeah.
So that one's probably the highest amount of frosting that we have.
Oh, wow.
Hey, have you done Cupcake Wars?
No.
We're
Everyone
going.
asks me about it.
We'll go. We'll be your team. I'll do all the grunt work, okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay,
What do
so
we
I'll
win?
start out with, instead of the rosette, I'll do just the normal one. And it's just a tiny swirl, and you can make it as tall as you want.
Okay. Yeah. That is outstanding.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to do the rosette, you just don't go up. You just take it in a swirl and go around.
Beautiful.
That took you like a minute, a second, a matter of seconds.
I've done
not
a whole
going to
bunch.
look that nice.
No, it's not.
You can try it
It's
with the
not.
buttercream if you want.
Okay, can I come in with sprinkles?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You know, I was so shocked to learn, this is a little tidbit, take it, use it. You know, on the Spiel, we don't let facts get in the way of a good story. But the sprinkles, the most popular topping in existence. Did you know that?
No.
It is. Oh.
Perfect.
Look at that. I hope you do as well. Go ahead.
No pressure.
Go ahead. Make sure you get a close-up shot of the chip work.
Okay.
The chocolate chip
All
work.
right. So this is, the chocolate, vanilla, and then what's this?
This is cookies and cream, which I have the Oreo crumbles for. There's Oreo crumbles in the cake, and then you put them on top too.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'll let you try
Which
either
one am I
flavor
gonna
you
do?
want.
I'll do
Either one.
the cream because I want to
Okay.
use the cookies.
Okay, Caitlin, I have an idea, and you can use this. I mean, I would ask for at least some of the proceeds, okay?
Here we go.
We're going to Dairy Queen. This is a blizzard, baby. This is cupcakes by Caitlin in a blizzard.
That sounds
I
really
think it's
delicious,
great.
actually.
I'm
That's
gonna
two of my
pitch it,
favorite
okay?
things combined.
That's it. That's it.
So let's see. We're going to try.
Okay, we only have so much for the segment, so much time. Look at you go.
There you go.
If TV doesn't work out for you, you got a job at Caitlin's.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So sprinkles.
Yep.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that swirl.
That looks fantastic. Hey, girl, look, she could sell it. She is thinking about taking it back now. Good job. Everybody, applause. Yay. Okay.
I may have found my calling.
You're a
you go.
cupcake. You're a cupcake maker.
wanna
All
try
right,
the
I'm gonna
rosette?
try it. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Which one you want,
Here's
chocolate
what
or
I
the
wanna do.
buttercream?
I'm gonna be fancy, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna come in and I wanna make 3 roses, and I'm gonna use chocolate and vanilla because I like to think outside the
There you go.
cupcake. Did you get that?
I got that.
Okay, so what am I? Okay, I'm gonna go squirt, squirt, squirt. Look at that, everybody. Gosh, tell you what. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Now, I don't like to tell many people this, but I did work at Dairy Queen with the soft serve machine, right?
You did?
I did, and you have to know how to cut it
You
off.
know what? It's showing. The practice is coming through.
Okay, look at that. What do you think, Caitlin?
Very nice.
Very nice. Here we go. Look at that, everybody.
Bravo.
Come in with
Angie
some-
special.
Hey, Hey, just because the kids are going to eat it, they don't care if your hands are clean, right? Look at that. Look at that.
Tilt it this way.
Hey, look, babe.
That's an original creation.
That's right. Look, and it measured. See? I mean, it measures perfectly. It's just, do you like that?
I do. I like
the
it.
design?
I'm very impressed by that.
You can use it. Feel free to use it. It's fine. Just call
She'll
it the
expect
Angie.
it to be named after
The Angie,
her,
right?
And she would,
Yes.
she would like a portion of the proceeds.
Yes.
Okay.
Angie Spiels it cupcake. Right there. Spieling it on the cupcake. Good job. All right. Anybody else want to come up and try your hand at design? Jason, I know you do. No? Hey, okay. Matt?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's just the Matthew.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what this is.
Oh, okay. Okay. What?
It's like the crisscross.
Okay. That's good.
Any good?
Yeah. You got future plans for anything else on that, or?
I would hire you in a heartbeat.
Okay. What are you doing? Coming in with some
I'm
chips,
gonna
or?
add some chocolate chips to that.
Nice. Nice. Finish it off. Okay. Good. Good.
You would.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was great.
I'm gonna try yours.
How much? You should. That, you know what? Part of a cupcake, nothing is worse than to have a hard, like a, you know what I mean? You can tell it's been there for a while. This is outstanding. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I really thought my mouth was bigger. And everybody. All right, Caitlin, what do you want people to know that we didn't ask you about? Think we got it all?
can do full-size cakes in almost all 80 of our cupcake flavors. So if you don't want your basic chocolate or white cake, we can do Reese's cupcake, we can do
Yes.
Snickers cake, hot fudge sundae cake.
Yes.
And we also have the Reese's cup cupcake, which is our best seller. We don't have it here today, but it has the whole Reese's cup baked
Because
into
it's
the
sold out.
cupcake.
The
Yeah.
whole cup is
Do I
in
have
there.
chocolate?
Because I do, right? You just looked at me?
No.
You do. You have a little vanilla and chocolate. Okay, so they need to call you, and they can find
Yes.
you, Cupcakes by Caitlin, on Facebook,
Yep, they sure can.
online. Look you up. Definitely stop by and say, hey, I'll take the Angie Spieling it, the Spiel on cupcake, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be right back.
My dad came here in the early 50s and started. My name's John Smith. My brother Terry and I have Smith Dairy Farm. We're producers of milk for Prairie Farms Dairy. We're outside at 4:30 in the morning. Cows need fed 365 days a year, and you learn the mannerisms of each animal. You learn who they are. Prairie Farms, they depend on us to be finished milking at a time when the truck's going to come to get the milk. We're all one big team.
Proudly farmer owned.
It's part of what we've been raised to do.
Prairie Farms.
Coming up on the Spiel.
Get out of my orchard, leave my peaches with me. Yeah!
Anybody can loan you money. Not everybody can understand how to make it fit for the bank, fit for you. 12 years ago, I went out on my own to do something different. I needed a loan. I talked to Steve Cook at Farmers. Steve took the time to listen and understand exactly what it was I was trying to accomplish. That personal investment that he had, not in cash, but his time. I think that's kind of their niche.
Give us a chance to show you no one will work harder or care more for you.
Listen to what students are saying about a quality education at Three Rivers College.
It was affordable.
It was closer to home, it's only about an hour away.
The teachers are wonderful. Being a single mom, it really helps me out.
We choose Three Rivers because Three Rivers is a very family-based type of community.
It was Three Rivers because, of course, the price, but it was closer to home, too.
They get to know you and try and figure out how they can help you.
Just come to Three Rivers. It's the best place to start.
To learn more, visit trcc.edu. These days, video is everywhere. TVs, computers, even your phone. With so many ways to use video to reach your potential audience, it's become an important part of doing business. If you like the commercials you've seen during the Spiel, and if your business could benefit from a creative approach to telling your story, with attention-grabbing visuals and thoughtfully executed scripts, perhaps it's time you give Growing Media a call. We'd love to hear from you.
And you're watching The Spiel. Thank you so much for being with us today. And this is a lady we talk about often, Ashley Nicole. We're still finding ourselves. We don't know what we're going to call ourselves yet, but she's responsible for the makeup on the show weekly, and with the help of Danielle, who will be transformed here in a little bit. But you know, we creep from time to time on Facebook. You've even admitted it. We creep, right?
I'm a creeper.
So anyway, you know, she does this by day. And by night, I happen to go to Ashley Nicole on Facebook, and I see this horrific, I mean, like, she looks like she's been disfigured. The mouth is ripped up to the earlobes. There are safety pins coming down. Her eyes are melting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? What is that called?
Special effects makeup.
See, Hollywood's going to come calling. We're going to lose her to Hollywood, but you know, it's amazing. It's remarkable. Is that what's up here? Those sick and twisted?
Sick and twisted thoughts constantly.
But hey, we said earlier today, idle hands are the devil's playground. So if you stay busy creating all this, you'll be fine.
And I do. Every night I practice it at home.
You do. So let's see. We did the safety pin. What came next?
After that, I think was the zipper.
The zipper. Listen to me. It looked like, and Ashley, we're gonna have all these pictures, okay?
Maybe we should say a disclaimer.
A disclaimer of what?
The following images may be.
The following images may be disturbing for some viewers. So little ones, leave now. Mom, if you're squeamish, squirmish, whatever, leave. Dad, you may puke, but here it comes. Okay. The zipper, it's like you just unzipped a face, the muscular, the tendons. What is that?
It's all, I use different things just around the house. I really don't have a lot of specific special effects makeup. I use a lot of things around my house to make it look like muscle and tendons ripping under the blood. I rip apart like cotton pads and stretch it across my face, and it'll give it that texture that I need.
Hours upon hours? Or are you able to do these pretty quickly?
It depends what I'm using. If I'm using a lot of latex, I have to wait for that to dry. And it comes in layers, so I have to wait for each layer to dry before I can continue. So that could take a couple of hours. The masquerade, the flesh masquerade that I did
That was number 3. Was that 3? No, you did the face blown off first.
That was like number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while.
Because you're saving that for yourself for like Halloween or just to scare the neighbor.
Yeah,
right? Just to walk out and scare the neighbor.
Because that's my favorite one. That one took forever because I had to make the mask from scratch. I had to do everything on my own face.
It's a flesh mask.
I had to wait for everything to dry before I could start with the next layer of it. So that took forever.
So what you did was you essentially cut out what would be your eye area, and again, you're revealing the tendons, the blood.
Yes.
Okay. And what else ripped away from your face when you took the mask? Was that it?
It was just the masquerade shape around my face. I still had some skin left around my eyes. It just looked like I ripped it off. There was blood flowing everywhere. There was muscles and tendons
it was just hanging.
Revealed. It was
sexy. I'm not lying. It was hot.
It was impressive.
You should use that as a profile pic.
It's on my dating website profile already.
When we come back, we're going to start a process of
an acid burn.
Acid burn.
Yes.
Fantastic. Stay with us.
Fizzing action and everything.
We'll be right back.
We provide the facilities in the areas that are most needed.
The doctors here are very caring.
It's not just a kid that you treat, it's the whole entire family.
It doesn't matter how much you have or what you don't have. We will find a place and a way to take care of you.
We do work closely with some drug manufacturing companies to help provide patients with medications that they otherwise could not afford.
Take care of you the best we can.
We are community-based, community-served, and we take community pride in what we do.
As a business owner, you've probably asked yourself, how can digital marketing help my business? Well, when a potential customer does a search and you're not at the top of the list, it's not likely they'll ever see your website. Enter Harness Tech Ed. We add SEO, relevant content writing, blogging, email marketing, and social media marketing. And the next thing you know, bam! You're not at the bottom of the list anymore. You can help your customers find you when you turn the light bulb on. At Harness Tech Ed, we can maximize your digital presence to align with your business goals. Let us do your digital marketing while you run your business. Harness Tech Ed.
At John A. Logan College, we know what our mission is all about.
It's about you.
It's about me.
It's all about me.
It's about you.
It's about me and a better future for him.
It's all about me. Because here, it's all about you. Visit jalc.edu. Registration underway.
The Spiel, Saturdays at 11 on Fox 23.
We can see anything might walk in the door, which is why I love doing this job. But in particular, there's things that we understand how to treat. There's a given approach to it, evidence-based medicine about what works, how to keep the patient healthiest, longest, live a long, healthy life. That's the bottom line.
We're not going to rush you through. We're going to spend time with you. We're going to talk with you. We're not going to just treat you as a number to push you through. We're going to care for you as a person.
We're part of the community, so we definitely want to help as many people in the community as possible.
At John A. Logan College, we know what our mission is all about.
Syllabus? It's about you.
It's about me.
It's all about me.
It's about you.
It's about me and a better future for him.
It's all about me.
Because here, it's all about you. Visit jalc.edu.
Danielle has agreed to be our model for our acid burn special effects makeup. So I'm going to start with just a cotton pad. I'm pretty sure everybody has these in their bathroom, and some liquid latex. This is just going to be the part that goes over her eye, just because the rest of the acid burn is going to be made with gelatin, and I don't want that to drip in her eye. So I'm going to put a little bit of latex right around her eye. You want to be careful not to get this too close to eyebrows or to the eye itself, because it will start to burn the eye and it will pull your eyebrow off. And the goal for this look is just to make it look like her skin is melting off as the result of an acid spill, an acid burn. And at the end, we will have the fizzing and bubbling just like a real acid burn would have. I'm just going to use latex to really saturate it and blend it out into the skin. The white is just what we use to cover her eye, because I didn't want the gelatin dripping over her eyeball.
Got it.
It start to look like pulled skin, because an acid burn is really smooth and really, I researched these pictures before I do it, by the way.
A real acid burn?
Yeah, it's really smooth and it's just melted skin. So I have to...
Oh, that was fun to Google that, wasn't it?
It was.
How does it feel, Danielle?
It really doesn't feel bad.
Really? It's not pulling?
No. Because I guess because you have that underlying layer, it doesn't pull your skin.
Good.
I'm assuming.
The gelatin doesn't pull anyway. The latex kind of does sometimes. Now all I'm doing, I just use lipsticks. You can use Halloween cream makeup, any kind of face paint, anything like that, anything that's safe for your skin. I'm just using a red lipstick because, like I said, I'm big about using things that you can find around your house so you don't have to spend a lot of money on these. So I'm just using a red lipstick. And you pretty much want to put these colors in the deepest parts of the wound, so the parts that are really sunken in. And then I'm just going to take a reddish, kind of pinkish purplish blush just to go around the edges, because obviously your skin's going to be a little irritated after you just had acid thrown in your face. So after we have the shading on that we want to do, I'm just taking some crushed up like Alka-Seltzer tablets. I just crushed them inside the package, so they're a pretty fine powder now. I'm going to take these and a little bit of just Vaseline, petroleum jelly, anything like that. I'm going to rub this over the burn so the Alka-Seltzer has something to stick to.
That is nuts.
Right
yeah,
here.
there is quite a bit of fluid coming out. You are correct.
You can't miss the fluid. It has to look realistic. Okay, hold your head kind of to the side. I'm just going to sprinkle.
You may notice him. Yeah.
So I'm just
anything to work
sprinkling the Alka-Seltzer tablets all over the wound. And if there's any chunks, you can kind of, if you have, it's easier with tweezers, just kind of shove those into the holes in the wound, the deeper parts. Shove them underneath so they really get in. And then all this is going to do is help the wound fizz and foam like an actual acid burn. So I'm going to spray it, just get a water bottle that you can spray
ready for this?
And kind of mist it on the face.
Danielle's like, oh, that's good. Oh, stop. That is sick!
And there's your acid burn.
And I think it's just amazing how we have the time to spend with folks, talk to them, get to know who they are, both medically and just, personally too.
I try to allow as much time as I can to address all the patient concerns and really get to know the patient, allow them to get to know me, and hopefully build a trusting relationship with them.
We do big city dentistry in a small town.
The satisfaction comes from knowing that you've helped some people.
I love our bank.
Have a good day.
We have a free checking account that includes a free debit card, free online banking, free mobile banking, and free bill pay.
A lot of times there's things that we can change because we get feedback from customers.
We're available 7 days a week.
It works out really well, especially for our business customers, to go get change and make their deposits.
Celebrating 100 years.
I've stayed here because they are good to work for.
Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
Success starts at Three Rivers College.
It's affordable. It's really convenient.
I chose Three Rivers College because the classes are smaller and I know my teachers more one-on-one and they know me. I really like that. Success starts at Three Rivers College.
You don't have to drive far to come to us. There's bound to be a campus somewhere near you.
I go here over and over and over again.
For the location nearest you, visit trcc.edu.
We love making new friends. Visit us online at facebook.com/SPIELON.
What a great show. Did you feel it?
I loved it.
A lot of energy in the air.
I'm so glad that you let me come on today.
You know what? You can come back anytime.
I would
Julie
love
will
to.
fit right here. I mean, you got the blonde, you got the redhead, you got the blonde. See, how about that? Perfect, yes. You claim to be a real blonde.
So do you.
That's right. That's right. And the secret goes on. It continues. It continues. You know, it was great to have you on in from St. Louis. We appreciate you making the drive. A lot of really cool things going on with you. It's nice to know that there's life after news, life after the TV industry.
Yes.
There really is.
You know, it's like once you've been in television news doing live news, I think you can do anything.
Yes.
At least that's how I feel.
Right. Hey, I like to have this conversation with you. Dating, internet dating. Do you do any of that? You do any internet dating?
No.
You know?
No.
Have you ever tried it?
Well, okay, so one of my good girlfriends who does this all the time.
The internet dating.
She's still single.
Okay. Look her up, her profile.
One day she signed me up for a 3-day trial.
She did?
Yes.
Did she create your profile?
Oh, she totally took my picture and said, here's my, because I refused to do it.
Did she lie about your stats, what you enjoy, all that kind
No,
of stuff?
she just, it was very simple. It was just picture, name, or whatever.
We won't even name the site that you went on?
Well, it was Match. It was Match.
Match.com, more marriages than any other. Is that right, Matt? Matt knows too. He tries more fishy.
Anyway.
Fishy in the sea.
Yeah, so she signed me up and said, here, I've done this for you because I absolutely refused because I could do it all the time.
Okay.
It was not a positive experience for me.
No. People out there poking you and liking you and
flirting
with you. What? No?
I actually went on a couple of dates.
Okay.
And it's not for me.
Was it freaky? I mean, did you meet in a public place? I mean,
yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
And you hid your car so they could not follow you, that kind of thing?
I didn't think that far ahead.
See, you should call me next time. You should call me. Hey, here's the deal. She is single, so look her up. You can email me, SPIELON.com. That's the best dating site ever. You know, Angie at SPIELON.com. I'm not dating. I mean, my husband's watching going, what are you talking about? And just cut it off right there.
I'm saying, what are you talking about?
You are dating. I mean, it's important.
I said I was single. I didn't say I was dating.
Okay, we're not dating, but who knows? So anyway, all right. Listen, at the end of the show, we're doing something new this season. Okay.
Okay.
This will show you your age. Do you remember? Was it Electric Company? Matt says it was Electric Company. Where the two mouths, they say a word and it meets in the middle. It can be dual syllables, and then we talk about it's kind of a word of the week we want people
Electric
to have.
Company. Right? Is that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
Okay, yeah. I don't know any of that, but here I'm just talking word of the week. Okay, here's the word of the week. Okay, guys. Word today, auspicious. Okay, so I'm going to say awe, and you've had just as much coffee as me, but just the whole dating thing? Not today. Okay. So it's going to be a couple syllables. I'm going to say awe, and you finish auspicious. Auspicious. Okay. That's our word. You ready?
Okay.
Auspicious. Aw.
Suspicious.
Stick those lips out. It's going to be a real.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. Auspicious. Does anybody know what that means?
Mm-mm.
Everybody reaching for their phone and Googling. It's to know that success is just ahead. It's very positive. It's auspicious. It's great. It's destined for greatness.
Ah.
How about that? Like your dating life. Auspicious.
That's
right?
suspicious.
That is suspicious, especially on the internet site. So, again, thanks so much for coming.
Thank
we
you for
appreciate
having me.
it.
It's
We
been wonderful.
appreciate it.
You're watching The Spiel.
If you don't like my peaches, baby, don't you shake my tree.
Don't shake, baby, don't shake.
If you don't like my peaches, baby, don't you shake my tree.
Don't shake, baby, don't shake.
Get out of my orchard and leave my peaches be.
Don't let my peaches.
No.
You better sing that.
I'm Jason Pinkston, and this is your Backstage Pass. On today's show, blues royalty Ripley Pryor.
This is a tune called Crazy About My Baby. What I'm gonna do? I can't hold on fooling around with you. Crazy about you, babe. Crazy about you, baby. I'm so crazy about my baby. She don't care nothing in this world for me.
Legendary.
Legendary.
Rip
Word I was going to
Lee
use.
Pryor.
Yes.
My pleasure. My pleasure,
My
sir.
pleasure. My pleasure. Good to be here.
You are one of Southern Illinois' gem. I mean, you are a gem.
Good to hear that.
Yes.
My family moved from Chicago to Ullen.
Got it.
In 1968, I was about 10 years old.
Okay.
And really grew up in Southern Illinois. My dad was from Lambert, Mississippi.
Okay.
And my dad's Snooky Pryor.
Yeah.
Okay. And he kind of ran away from home at the age of 16 and hoboed up through Mississippi, Missouri, and wound up in Chicago.
Jump those trains.
Yep.
That's cool. You know
Blowing
what?
his harmonica is what he told me.
Crazy
about my baby. I'm so crazy about that woman. She don't care nothing in this world for me.
You know what? We talked earlier, Rip. You didn't really get into the music business till you were a little older in life.
Yes, I did. Actually, I started playing the harmonica at a very young age because my dad had the records around and a harmonica. I mean, he wasn't playing at that time because he had got out of music. But I did see a harmonica laying around the house and his records was there and I used to get his records and try to play, on what I heard on his records, and that's how I started with the harmonica.
Yeah.
Then in 1994 is when, but in high school I was doing like in bands and playing guitar mainly, and then in '94 we started playing a little bit with my dad playing blues.
Oh.
But I always liked the blues. Kind of grew up on the soul music, the R&B, but I always had that thing for the blues. You know.
Is it true it's embedded in your DNA?
I think so.
I think so. And it's also true, you started playing guitar in high school, you said?
Yes.
Chicks love guys with guitars, don't they?
A little bit.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
Oh, well, that was the motivation, huh? Now we're getting to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
As a professional, we all have those times that we carry with us that we hold near and dear. For you, what are a few of those in the way of your performances?
Well, actually, the best time of it was when was in 1996 when when my dad took us to Japan. That was like the highlight of it.
Well, I should say so.
Yeah.
My
and
goodness.
My brother played bass and I played guitar, and it was in '96 we went to Japan. That was like the highlight of it.
You know, I know you looked up to your dad and all that he did. Is there anybody else in the blues genre that you just, you know, to this day you're a big fan of?
I'm kind of partial to harmonica players out there, and they've got a harmonica player named Big Walter, and one that my dad kind of looked up to was Sonny Boy Williamson, and I think you kind of patterned yourself after them. So those two harmonica players that I really like listening to.
Nice.
And kind of stick to the harmonica music.
Yeah.
When it comes to the blues.
Sometimes we have to think, you know, when we're gone, what do you want folks to remember you by or as?
Well, just as a hard-working bluesman.
Mama, and let your daddy see you got something really bugging me. I'm crazy about my baby. Crazy about my baby. So crazy about that woman, she don't care none in this world for me. Crazy about my babe. Crazy about my babe. Lord, I'm crazy about my babe. Yes, I'm crazy about my babe. I'm so crazy about that woman, she don't care none in this world for me.
I'm Jason Pinkston, and this has been your Backstage Pass.
Get out of my orchard, leave my peaches with me. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Great.
We're trying to make banking as easy and painless as we can.
We have a track record of doing business well beyond the county borders.
And there have been great opportunities, you know, in Jackson County, Williamson County. People with the foresight to take some risk and do some things. We try to have a direct relationship with all our customers.
How's it going?
You know, make them feel at home. We're a hometown bank. That's what we're about.
Celebrating 100 years. Find us at DuQuoinStateBank.com.
At John A. Logan College, we know what our mission is all about.
Syllabus? It's about you.
It's about me.
It's all about me. It's about you.
It's about me and a better future for him.
It's all about me.
Because here, it's all about you. Visit jalc.edu.
We started in 1966.
Customer satisfaction is our goal, but customer appreciation is our promise.
We have 8 out of the 10 #1 sellers on this lot.
We handle about any type of RV accessories that you could possibly want, from awning lights to electric brakes to hitches.
We have a large body shop for recreational vehicles.
24/7 tech service.
We take care of all of it right here at Larry's.
You come and see us at Larry's Trailer Sales. We're on 148, just north of Ziegler, Illinois.
We're out in the country.
I promise you that we'll try harder than any place else you'll go.
I have had clients sit in my chair over the years and cry because their hair was so thin. And now we have a solution. Xenogen, a new hair loss product for men and women. And it's an all nutraceutical product. Your hair will start to grow back in fuller and thicker. I could not be more excited to help people that have hair loss issues and thinning issues. We are seeing really good results with this product.
In front of the Williamson County Airport in Marion, your final destination for style, Chauveau.
The Spiel, Saturdays at 11 on Fox 23.